So today we're going to be talking about our Black Friday specials. Did y'all know that Black Friday's already started with Wakana? That we already have 25% off site wide already, right? And we've already had 4 days of specials that have highlighted some of our favorite products. So our company is Wakana. We launched on April 20th, 2019 with our line of CBD products and essential oils. Now in 2020, we expanded that to include wellness and weight management products. And in 2021, we introduced the Flat Belly Lifestyle. We currently have more than 24,000 customers, and our executive team, who some of you are going to meet tonight, has 100 plus years of combined experience in the direct sales industry and have helped shape and guide multi-billion-dollar companies. We love our community and reinvest 1% of gross profit to empower underserved communities. Now this, let me move this out of the way. My gosh. This is our C-suite. It comprises of Ron Archie, CPA. He is our Chief Financial Officer. Christian Phillips is our Chief Operating Officer. Melissa Boston, our Chief Executive Officer. Phyllis Nash, our Chief Sales Officer. And Rita J. McGuire, MD, is our Chief Medical Officer. Tonight, you're going to hear from our COO, our CEO, and our CSO. We also have a medical advisory board that we are extremely proud of, because these are traditional professionals in professions like, of course, is the medical profession. We do have nurse practitioners, chiropractors, nurses. We have PharmDs and psychologists. Listen, these folks are in the traditional field. They use our products to affect change in their lives. And then in addition, they recommend our products to their customers and to their patients, is what I mean to say. This is our product line. It's a vast array of products that will allow you to have our flagship base of CBD in any direction or any way you like to have it. You can have it in edibles like our gummies or our coffee or our spices. You can have it in topicals like our pain cream, which I have right here on my desk. I just finished using it. Our pain cream, our topicals like our hair product. Also infuse with our water soluble or take our tinctures. Any way that you like that, we have it for you at Wakana. Our #1 seller used to be the product, used to be the pain cream. Now it is the Flat Belly Cleanse. Listen, you just saw one of the winners of the Flat Belly Cleanse, even winning a trip to Jamaica. This is her pictures here on the right. Beatrice Foster. I mean, listen, the pictures don't tell any lies. You got not a flat belly starting out, and then you see her document her progress toward a flat belly and her desired weight. See, with these 3 products, the Eliminator, the Purifier, and the Regenerator, and having plant-based eating for your blood type is absolutely the winning combination. And then there's testimonials. You've got testimonials from people all over the country in all walks of life that show that they are getting healthier, more fit, and getting that flat belly that they desire. Erica Zachary, look at her before and after pictures. Gigi Harris looks better in her 60s, feels better in her 60s than she did decades earlier. Deborah Blackman Parrish, not a flat belly, now a flat belly. Bernadine Kirkland said one of the funniest things to us when we were talking about how much more she feels confident in herself about after the flat belly. She said she didn't know sister had a collarbone. Well, not only is she still as beautiful as she was before, but she now found a collarbone, right? Gerald West got his swag back. I mean, he's a pretty cool guy before he got into flat belly, but I'm telling you, he's really got it going on. And Mary Graham, I mean, look at that flat belly. She feels and looks fantastic. Now, to carry us forward, talk about our direction, our company, and our specials is our CEO, Melissa Boston. She has become close like a sister, but before we were strangers. Then she became a mentor. Then she became a friend, and now like family. Through this process, I found out she is the hardest working CEO. She's a mom, a glam mom, a fitness expert, someone who first started teaching me about how to position food through her book, The Proverbs Diet, and now has helped to develop a flat belly lifestyle, a company called Wakana with products that have affected change and helped people to get healthier all over the country, soon all over the world, and has created a program that has really helped us all to reimagine our legacy. Without any further ado, I want to bring up my friend, my mentor, Melissa Boston.
Wow, Kathy. Oh my goodness. You see, I'm smiling ear to ear because as I'm listening to you give me this gracious introduction, I just think about how much I respect your business acumen and what you brought to the table here with us at Wakana. Like you said, yes, we did start off, as strangers, but then became fast friends, business partners, family, and just appreciate you for who you are. That presentation always gets me excited. So thank you for so graciously hosting the callers. Thank you, Kathy, for also being one of our Emerald directors on your way to Diamond. And I'm on the call today, just a little bit excited if you can hear it in my voice. I'm on my way to Albany, New York, so I'm super excited. We're about to do the New York takeover. Last week we had the Indiana takeover. I know this weekend, Phyllis, Willie Mooney, they're holding it down for the Chicago, Illinois takeover. But you can see that we're excited, guys, because we are up on not only founding member season, but Black Friday. We know that they call it Black Friday because many retailers, for the very first time all year long, they get into the black, which means they're finally making money. But we know that oftentimes, we're consumers on that side of the dollar. We're not actually achieving and receiving those dollars. And the reason why we get so passionate about getting as many people on this call as possible, because we want you to be retailers and not just consumers as we embark on record-breaking season. In fact, already we're almost over $500,000 in sales, and Black Friday isn't even here yet, okay? And so this is a tremendous season. We're having our biggest savings ever. So we want to make sure that you're plugging into the savings as well. In fact, we've been hosting Black Out Week, where we're hosting up to 50% off on select prices. In fact, at the end of the presentation tonight, we're going to go through some of those specials so that you'll know exactly what's going on and how you can make sure you get the best price ever. And so I want to also remind you of a definition that I shared last week, and it's called conspicuous consumption. See, they label us as Black and brown people as people who wear, when you see, the things that we have, everything we own, you can see it, whether it's a car, materialistic things, the clothes, the purses that we buy. But we have to really change our mindset, and we have to invest in more assets, right? We have to invest in businesses. And that's what's exciting about what we present tonight with Wakana. We're talking about a business that you can own, a business that you can pass on, a business that will allow you to leave a legacy for generations to come. Because when you look at our spending power, we're talking about $1.2 trillion. And they know that we're going to come, we're going to bring it, right? And so everyone is competing for our dollars. Why not redirect those dollars and put those right into your own bank account? Because tonight, yes, you can own a business and you can shop this holiday season with yourself, putting more money in your household. Because here's what we know. We know that they put a plan in place. And if you haven't yet heard about this whole concept called the metaverse, I want you to go do your homework and do your research, because the reality is they're not only setting us up to be lifetime consumers, but they want us to own nothing and be absolutely happy. And that's a scary concept, guys. And so we're saying no. We're saying let's reverse that. Because when we think about our company, our brand, and our market segments, we know that wellness is a $3.4 trillion industry. We know that the financial sector is $2.4 quadrillion. If you don't know what a quadrillion dollars means, understand this. You would have to spend $6 trillion a day to get to 2.4 quadrillion at the end of a year. 7 trillion when we think about lifestyle, when we think about travel, we think about freedom. I mean, that's a $7 trillion industry. And then when we think about home-based business, that's $190 billion. See, people right now are struggling, and oftentimes they wonder what's happened to the economy. Here's what I'm going to let you know. Right now, as more people are struggling than ever before, there's also more wealth being created than ever before. It's about getting in the right market segment. It's sort of like that book, Who Moved My Cheese? Because the reality is there's one company, and that company is Wakana. And we are actually putting people in a position where you can override 1% of our gross revenue as a founding member for the rest of your life. But this program that we launched back in 2019, it actually ends this year. So you're at the right place at the right time in front of an explosive opportunity. And my question to you is, have you ever been at the right place at the right time, but maybe you missed out on an opportunity? I want you to think back for a moment. I know for me, it was Google stock. I can remember back in 2001, I actually was talking with my broker and they were going over Google stock. And can you believe I had the audacity to say, what is a Google? Because if we go way back then, we weren't even really comfortable with the internet. Many of us were still going to the library just to get online. So at the time, I couldn't wrap my head around purchasing, that stock at $85 a share. But had I done that, do you know that company opened up not only over $85 a share, but it went to $300 a share. It went to $600 a share. It split 3 times. Had I made that decision, I probably wouldn't be on the Zoom right now as the CEO of Wakana. So I guess I should be thankful that I did miss that. But the reality is, when we think about poor, it means passing over opportunities repeatedly. And again, I'm going to ask you to think about what opportunity you might have missed out on. And you might also notice that when I listed those opportunities, one of the opportunities that I listed is Amway. And Amway is a company that might actually even make you feel uncomfortable, because we can all think about our Amway story where somebody tried to recruit us into Amway. But here's the reality. If you go to Orlando, Florida right now, there's a stadium, a professional sports stadium called the Amway Stadium. If you look at the 5 people that remain in Amway, do you know that those 5 people override $10 billion a year? See, affiliate marketing, it's big business. Brands recognize that it's the #1 way that merchants are getting their brands out there. More than 80% of brands are relying on affiliate programs. And when you think about our industry is network marketing. And oftentimes people look at our industry and oftentimes even look down on the industry of network marketing. Well, I am proud to be in this industry, because when we think about the wealth that's being created, do you know that our industry has created almost more millionaires than any other industry on the planet? Even when you think about the NFL, I mean, that's a $9 billion industry. But here we are in an industry that's $190 billion strong. And so I'm going to remind you again what poor means. Poor means passing over opportunities repeatedly. And so how would you like to share in 1% of our company's gross revenue for the rest of your life? See, our business model is completely disruptive. When we first looked at the cannabis industry back in 2017, what we recognized, there wasn't a lot of Black and brown people in that space. And here's the sad reality. Many times people that were a victim of the war on drugs, spent time in prison, they would come out of jail only to find now in their communities, there was someone else actually legally selling what put them in prison, okay? And so with our business model, we said, let's go ahead and even the playing field. We created the concept of a business in a box. We started off primarily in the cannabis CBD space, and now we've expanded to wellness. And so here's the reality. Oftentimes, you're going to be in a position where they deny you a seat at that table. When they deny you a seat, you have to build your own table. And that's exactly what we've done. And what I'm super excited about is the growth of our company. When you think about companies that are just getting started, the ideal growth rate is anywhere from 15 to 25%. But here's what I also know. I saw a quote once. It said, when America catches a cold, Black America gets pneumonia. And what does that mean? It basically means as we see the economy shrinking, right? As we see certain things happening, who's impacted more than anyone else? It's Black and brown people. But I'm excited to say that we're here at the right place, at the right time with the right company, because our company is actually growing more than 30% year after year. And yes, we started just before the pandemic, okay? And so during this pandemic, during the global shutdown, during the economic recession, even the unprecedented war, yes, we are growing at over 30% year after year. And so let's talk a little bit about what this founding member program represents. Because oftentimes people wonder, well, is it an investment? Well, see, if it was an investment, you would have to wait for our company to make profit, and then you would get some kind of payout based on the profits of the company. But here's what's exciting about actually receiving a payout guarantee, just like the light bill. See, as long as you have your minimal requirements, you're going to actually get paid out every single quarter, and it's not based on profit, it's based on our gross revenue. And we've already done over $8 million over the past 40 months, averaging over $200,000 per month. We've already paid out to our distributors over $3.5 million, which represents about 44%. And when we look specifically at the founding member program, that 1%, we've already put $80,000 and climbing into that pool that's already been dispersed to our founding members all across the country. In fact, this year already, many of you have already made the decision to become founding members. I don't know if you checked your back office. In fact, the check that cuts off on November 4th, that actually will hit your bank account tomorrow. Normally it would hit on Monday, but we're going to do it a day early. But in that check alone, we've actually deposited about $31,600 plus another $31,600 in our Wakana bucks. And so that's $63,000 so far just this year that we've already dispersed out to people that are founding members of our company. So congratulations, and make sure you check your website because that's super exciting. I mean, where are you going shopping and actually getting instant cash back rewards like that? In fact, since we've launched, we've already paid out over $310,000 in cash back and our Wakana bucks. And what's super exciting, we know that this year we're going to have record-breaking amounts of money we're paying back because we're having more founding members than ever before. We believe that this is one of the greatest transfers of wealth of our lifetime, and it is here. You are at the right place at the right time. And my question again is, how would you like to share in 1% of our company's gross revenue for the rest of your life? And so to see more about how the program works, to learn about the PACs, we have our phenomenal Chief Sales Officer. In fact, we affectionately call her our midwife because she's helping all of us give birth to unlimited possibilities. She is someone who came on board and not only is one of the co-founders behind the success of the company, but she was our first diamond, our first double diamond, absolutely helping us break all the records. Without any further ado, Phyllis Nash, if you can go ahead and take it away.
Hey there, hey there. Good evening to everybody. I am so excited, Melissa, hearing about this program. And I hear about it every day. But when I think about you have the opportunity to get 1% share in 1% of the gross revenue of any company. And I know where our company is going. I just say, people, put on your business hats and make sure you get all the information you need so that you can get started with us tonight in this phenomenal program. And so what is your goal? Your goal might be to leave a legacy, to build with us beginning now. We're still in our infancy, 3.5 years old, or to leave a legacy for your family, your children's children. Or it might be an immediate goal to go diamond this month. Hey, yes, possible for those out there that are listening to my voice to be able to go diamond this month. That's right. And maybe it's just taking advantage of all those wonderful Black Friday specials we have starting on this week, where you have 25% off of everything site-wide, and every day you got an item that is priced just a little bit more than that 25%. We are going to have the best season ever. So guys, in our founding members pack, that is a new founding member, someone that might be new to the company, someone who has never brought one of our crown jewel packages before. You can get started at $1,999. That is going to allow you to be a founder with our company, with some of our phenomenal products. And if you, Melissa just talked about the Wakana Bucks, $200 immediately when you get started. You buy that package tonight, and if I understood her correctly, $200 Wakana Bucks are going to be in your back office to be able to use whatever and buy whatever you want. And then $200 cash back. So immediately you can take $400 off of that $1,999. Now, this is our last year. We're closing this program out. There will never be another participant after November 30th in this founding member. So when we go on to open many, many other countries, guys, the group that are founding members now are the ones that are going to benefit, because that revenue is going to go higher and higher. And as a business person, guys, I have been in business most of my life. I have never had an industry that I love more than this industry we're in now, MLM. Because why? You can get low entry, come in at a low price. I've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars going into every business that I've been in. And here you can have something that you can help people make money, help people meet their goals, and you continue to make money. And see, it's all about leverage, guys. It's about building networks, getting people to do, a lot of people to do a little bit consistently, and everybody benefiting. So have your business hats on while you're listening tonight. Again, those $200 back in Wakana Bucks, you get paid as a sapphire for 6 months. And if you hear this tonight, you get excited, you want to get started as the founder, but you don't want your family and friends to miss out, you go invite them to the next call or the next event. We're here in Chicago. There's something in Albany. All across the country, events will be going on. You can earn $150 when they get one of these packs, and it goes down 7 levels. Now, if you're already an existing crown jewel, you can get in at $999. And guys, the limit, the max that you can get, founders packs that you can get this time, this last time, is 3. So if you're a new founding member and paid that $19.99, you can get more packs at $999. For those that are already have a crown jewel and have been in the business already, you can purchase yours at $9.99. Now, of course, you're going to get half the products. You're going to get half the Wakana Bucks, half the cash back. But again, that $9.99, take $200 off immediately. And this also pays you 6 levels. You will get paid as a sapphire for your first 6 months. So you really might not understand that, but I'm going to tell you what, you're leaving money on the table if you don't do it. And if you share this with somebody and they get started, as a crown jewel. On this one, you'll earn $75. Okay, and it pays down 7 levels as people come into your business. Businesses are growing like wildfire now. Why? Because it's our busiest time of the year. People know, they say it's a recession coming, and guess who wins in a recession? People want their own businesses. People want to get started, and this is something that you won't have people leaving you because, hey, with our products, you have no anxiety. You feel good. You get sleep at night. You can lose weight and you can be healthy. So these are going to be products that are in demand. So this is our founders wall at the our dispensary in Chicago. You see that wall is half filled with our founders. You see the 4 founders on the wall, but it's time to celebrate you. We're going to come off, and the other names of the founders that are buying in now, the founders that are closing out the program, are going to be put on that wall. So I said you get paid as a sapphire for your first 6 months. That means you can take advantage of getting paid 6 levels down. And you definitely want to do that, guys. Why? Because this is the busiest time of the year and your business is growing faster than you would even think. Once you share this with people, they get to understand that they can be a part of something. Think about it. If somebody had asked you 20 years ago, if you wanted to share in 1% of the revenue of Amazon, would you have said yes? Don't miss out. Melissa already talked about Bitcoin, Amway, Google. Don't miss out on Wakanda, because you know what? Your grandchildren and your children's children are going to say, you mean you were sitting in that room and you said no to that? And now Wakanda is a multi-billion-dollar company, because we will be a multi-billion-dollar company. So how do you qualify? How do you get qualified to get that share every quarter? Well, you have to have 3 customers, retail customers a month. And guess what? You can be one of your customers. So, excuse me. You have 1 share for every month you qualify with 3 retail customers. And from now through all of 2023, these 3 customers can satisfy your customer requirements. Even if you have 3 founders packs, 3 customers is all it's going to take for the year, the whole entire year of 2023, to qualify you to get paid quarterly as a founder. Customer requirements, we are waiving the customer requirements until January 2023. So everyone who orders on and before November 13th, Melissa might be extending this, I don't know. But once 2023 comes, you will need 3 retail customers monthly. So 1 customer could be you yourself, and you have 2 more. Now, guys, if you miss, say, a quarter, January, February, March, say you got your 3 customers in January, you got your 3 customers in February, and you missed March. Well, you would still be paid for January and February. Once you're a founder, you'll never lose that. And say, hey, maybe you're busy, maybe you're caught up, maybe you don't get 3 customers. But guys, when we hit 10 million a year, and then we go on to 20 million a year, it might get your attention then, because you're saying, I better not miss out on my customers because I want to benefit and get my founders paid. But I love the thought that right now it's a business move. Even if you're busy doing other things, you will never lose the founder's position. And you've got product that you can use, you can sell, you can get your money back, guys, because our products are phenomenal. We don't even have a auto ship, and we have customers ordering month after month after month because they love our products. So as you build your business, say you're someone that wants to really build their business like a Willie Diamond Mooney. He is a diamond in our company. Well, as you move up the ranks, you get more shares. If you hit Pearl, you're going to get 3 shares for each month you qualify as a Pearl. As a Sapphire, 6 shares. As a Ruby, 8 shares. As an Emerald, 10 shares. And as a Diamond, 12 shares. Is that pretty phenomenal, guys? So Ruby Retreat. Guys, I love to travel, but what I love even more is when somebody else pays for it. So we're going to have our anniversary live and in person in Las Vegas. And you can win that trip if you qualify for Ruby. Now, we have some brand new people in our business that have absolutely already qualified for that. And now they can qualify for another person to go to. So think about it. This is plenty of time. You can hit Ruby before the end of this month and go to Las Vegas for our 4th year anniversary. And how about Dubai? Anybody want to go to Dubai? Well, if you hit Diamond, you will get to Dubai. And if you hit it another time, another qualifying month, you'll get it for 2. We're going to Dubai in 2024. And you say 2024, but guess what? You're going to blink and 2024 is going to be here. So don't get left out. We want to take you, and all you got to do is qualify. And guys, this is by far the best time to qualify. And so I'm going to get out of the way and bring up somebody that's so near and dear to my heart. Yes, I've known him since 13 years old. He is a child prodigy, had his own business then, has just honed all his tools and have been able to gift us with all of his education, his promise, his technology, his systems in place. He is our Chief Operating Officer, Christian Phillips. Are you out there and ready to go? Hello, hello, Christian. I know
All
you.
right, Phyllis, can you hear me? Can you see
I
me?
can hear you, dear.
Okay, perfect. As long as you can hear me. Okay.
I can see
All
you
right.
too.
Oh, you can see me too.
I can
Okay,
see you.
perfect. So guys, yes, as Phyllis just mentioned, I am your chief operating officer here with Wakana. And, you know, a lot of the things that I do here is basically making sure that the processes run smoothly for each and every one of you. That's customer service, that's the warehouse and the fulfillment, and also just with shipping, you know, the logistics, making sure that everything gets to you on time as accurately as possible. And it includes these particular founder packs. Now, one thing I want you guys to all basically reference here is, what is your why? And I made some additions to the slide. Hopefully, Melissa, I'm going to ask for forgiveness later. But essentially, I want you all to look at as to what your why is. And when you look at this opportunity in this positioning of this, what is your why? I'm going to share with you 3 slides, and I'm going to get into my portion about what my whys are. So here we go. Oh, I thought I did. There we go. This guy, this gentleman right here, his name is Messiah Joyner. Messiah is 7 years old. That is my great nephew. Okay. Messiah is extremely motivated to do what his uncle is doing. And that's to basically, his great uncle, I'm sorry, and which is me. And that's essentially, you know, basically speaking to the masses, essentially leading, you know, different companies, or, you know, specifically with Wakana, you know, sharing the opportunity as to why, you know, you need to basically take advantage of legacy. Because guess what? At the end of the day, as I get older, I'm going to be maturing Messiah. And I'm going to be telling Messiah exactly what he needs to know to make sure that he can continue what Uncle Christian started. But guess what? Messiah is not alone. He has a brother. This is Malachi. And these pictures were taken during what is the holiday called? October 31st. Halloween. There we go. During Halloween. This is Messiah. This is Malachi. Malachi Joyner. Malachi's doing the same thing. Malachi has a completely different personality as Messiah, but guess what? They both support each other in every single thing. And what they both do is they both look at their uncle and determine that, hey, we want to do something that's going to be basically something that we can share with our family, something we can continue to thrive, something we can live off of, okay? Something that a fortune that essentially we can continue to live, thrive, and prosper off of. But guess what? They got one more. They got a cousin. This one right here. You can see his facial expression. This is Million. Million is actually my baby great nephew. Okay, so this is the cousin of Malachi Messiah. And you can see here, he got his little Paw Patrol or Coco Melon right there. And he's still learning. We're developing Million right now to understand, one, that he sees that technology right in front of him. Technology is the future. Essentially, what we're doing right now is we're building a culture. We're building a legacy. I'm building a legacy that I'm going to be able to pass down to each and every one of them. And I want you all to think about, what is your why? And I just shared with you 3 of my whys. These are the next leading men of my legacy, because I don't have any children, but I got a ton of nieces and nephews. And essentially, these are my great nephews right here. I just wanted to share that with you, a little bit of me to you all. So as we move forward, the Founders Program that Phyllis just talked about, we have a payout schedule. That Founders Program basically pays out every single quarter, pays out the 15th and the 22nd of every month. So for example, October to December, we were waiving the requirements for you, that 3 customer requirement for you all to actually be able to take advantage of the amount of shares that you have. So whatever the revenue that we bring in from October to December, you all are going to be able to take advantage of those payouts between January 15th and the 22nd without having that customer requirement. January to March, that customer requirement will go live. Then essentially you'll have that payout April 15th to 22nd. For some people who may be well within tax brackets that, you make well. However, you have to pay back a lot. Well, how would you feel if every single 15th to the 22nd of April, every single year, that's tax day, you get a rebate? So you're paying from your 9-to-5 job. Essentially, we want to relieve you of that through our other platforms that we'll show you. However, if you have to pay out, here's your rebate to essentially get that tax money back that you're having to pay back. April to June, payout is July to 15th to the 22nd. July, September, payout is October, and so on and so on. So our average share here with Wakana is about $4, and that's based off of what we're making right now. That's the revenue that we're bringing in. All the money that comes into the door of Wakana, that's what we're paying out. Does that mean that essentially we're going to be paying that out 10, or let's just do small numbers, 2, 3, 4 years? Right now, our payout essentially at the beginning could have been $1. Now it's $4. You can do the math here. We're definitely going to grow as this pool closes. Essentially, that means that the amount of revenue that comes into the company as the company is growing, we showed you how startup companies are growing. That means that the pool of money is going to get greater, but it's going to be only split among the same amount of people because this pool closes on December 31st. So what does that mean? That your payout shares are going to get higher and higher and higher. And of course, that's subject to your qualification criteria, which is your 3 customers, you plus 2. Now, I would like to let you guys know that this program, as I mentioned, ends on November 30th. However, the pool locks on December 31st. So your opportunity to act is now. We have the holidays. This is your sharing opportunity. You're getting ready to be among all of your family members, all of your friends on next week, Thursday, exactly. Hopefully you guys are eating vegan, but if not, I'm not judging you. But ultimately, you guys are going to be in front of all of your friends, all of your family. Speak to them about the opportunity, because this pool locks on November 30th. I'm sorry, the revenue closes on November 30th, but the pool locks on December 31st. And essentially, what that means is that everyone has an opportunity to get vested even after the holiday itself. So you have a lot to share in a small period of time. And also you need to take your position as well. Now, I would like to make this disclaimer. The Founding Member Program is not an investment. Investments are based off of profits. You get paid off of all the dollars that come into the door. If you qualify for a share any given month, you are guaranteed a payout based on the value of that particular share. In addition, you receive products and other rewards greater or equal to your purchase price. I want to make that very clear, because the individuals that have received their particular products, because yesterday was the first day that people could actually pick up their products essentially from the home office, and then also products were shipped as well. And so I want to make sure that everyone's aware that this is not an investment, and investments are made off of profits. And if you qualify for a share, you will get it. And of course, we just made it easy for you to qualify for your fourth quarter shares of 2022 by waiving that customer requirement. Now, how are you going to get there? You're going to set your goals. I already told you what you can do. Your first goal can be to communicate to you plus, obviously, which is what we're doing, plus 2 other people on Thursday. You're going to see tons of people on Thursday. Even if it's just you in your house, I can guarantee you that friend is going to call you and say Happy Thanksgiving. That's an opportunity. You're going to set those goals based off of that. You're going to go diamond, because I'm going to see you in Dubai. Melissa and I just actually spoke about booking the arrangements actually for Vegas, and I'm super excited, Phyllis, actually, because I know you are as well. But we're going to Vegas. I know where we're going. I'm not going to share it. I know that it's going to be dropped in a couple of weeks, but I'm super glad at what we chose. And I'm super excited to be a part of it. But definitely by going diamond, you're going to be a part of Dubai, which is going to be an even better experience. But also to get to Dubai, you got to get to Ruby. So if you take advantage of getting positioned today, become Ruby, you're going to Vegas. Then next month or the month after that, when you choose, you go to Dubai, and because you're going to get diamond. So I see a diamond in each and every one of you. By doing so, you're going to make your list. You're going to make your list. You're going to book those parties. Those parties, all that's going to evolve based off of this holiday season. You got Thanksgiving, you got Christmas, you got New Year's, you got Martin Luther King Day, you got Valentine's Day. You have a whole bunch, St. Patrick's Day, you name it. April Fools. You have all of the potential that you need, all the dates, all the gatherings, 4th of July, Memorial Day, Labor Day. All of this is within that qualifying pool for you to become diamond and essentially see me, Melissa, Phyllis, because I know Mooney, you're going to be there too. And also there's some other diamonds in here. We're all going to be there in Dubai, and we will see you there. You're going to ask for support. You have to ask for support because this is new. We know this is new. We don't expect for you to do something overnight. We need you to stay plugged into those Facebook groups. Make sure you do those 3-way calls. You need to reach out to a team that you may have already had or a team that you're developing. You need to give the gift of health and wealth. That is your challenge today for this holiday season, is to give the gift of health and wealth. I just share with you how I'm giving the gift of health and wealth to my nephews who are not even of age to actually join this business, but I'm positioning them for legacy. And also I'm following up. I'm making sure that each and every day, Malachi, Messiah, and Million know what's going on. Okay, I don't give them all the particulars, but they always ask, I'm a Christian, how much is in our bank account? Can we use this money in our bank account to go see Black Panther? I'm like, no, your bank account it's not for that. So they know. So the follow-up in everybody that you talk to, friends, family, is you have to do it, because if you don't follow up, somebody else will. And essentially, you're going to be a part of the greatest wealth transfer ever. And I think that is the most phenomenal way to end this portion. Is money does not go away. It doesn't evaporate like water. It only goes to the other side of the equation. And if I'm positioning myself to make sure that Malachi, Messiah, and Million are on the other side of that equation, then I am at peace. And I challenge each and every one of you to find your Malachi, your Messiah, and your Million, whomever that might be. Find your why and make sure that they are going to be a part of the greatest transfer ever. And I'll leave you all with that assignment on today. And I'm going to turn it back over to Miss CEO, Miss Melissa Boston. Are you out there?
I am here and I am smiling ear to ear. Oh my goodness. I just love your great nephew. I cannot believe you have great nephews. Oh my goodness. It's like I can remember when you were 13, and now that you have these beautiful nephews, Malachi, Messiah, and Million. And who picked their names? I love their names. It's so cool. So no, Christian, that was phenomenal. Just thank you for all that you do to bring so much to us. We are just blessed to have you on board the team. And every time I hear you speak, I learn something today. So thank you for teaching us all something today. And I want to do this real quick, guys. We're going to jump into some of the specials. I want to review a few of the announcements, and I want to give a shout out right now to our VP of Communication, and that is Dr. Roz. You know, every Saturday, our team meets, and this is our marketing group. So Shannon King, Errol Doris, Dr. Roz, and a few others, and we come up with strategies. We come up with ideas. there is no one who's been better at getting this message to each and every one of you than Dr. Roz. So I need y'all to kind of hit us up in the chat real quick and just thank Dr. Roz. Thank you, Dr. Roz, because you are absolutely amazing. And I'm telling you what, this is going to be such a record-breaking season. And we have Dr. Roz to thank for her excellent way in which she ensures that we all get the communication we need to take our business to that next level. And so everyone knows that we have 25% off site-wide, okay? That's with any retail order that you place for retail products up to $750. Now you can place multiple orders up to $750, but it stops there. So if you go above that, the discount won't apply. So make sure with each order, it's under $750 and that 25% will be taken off. The reason why it's like that, because if we did it higher, it would actually discount our wholesale packages too, okay? And so you have to bear with us on that. So this holiday season, we've already talked to you about amazing deals, new products, the deepest discounts ever, okay? But here's a few announcements that maybe you don't know, maybe you didn't hear us discuss this on Monday's call, but for our new founding members, we do have a special something available for each and every one of you. We're going to give you guys $100 off, okay, the new founding member pack. So right now you see it at $19.99. We're going to be issuing a $100 discount for our new founding members on Black Friday, okay? Now there's one more special announcement as it relates to the founding member program for Black Friday. Now some of you, your money may not be an issue where you can go ahead and do your $9.99, perhaps you can do your $19.99, but some of you, the cash back that we give you later, normally the cash back takes about 3 weeks. So that means you buy your founding member pack and cash back comes 3 weeks later. But sometimes you can't wait for that cash back, right? You want it right now. And so one of the super exciting things we're going to help you do for those who are just trying your best to do whatever it takes to get your founding member pack in, but maybe you just need a little bit more assistance. Here's what we're going to do. On Black Friday, your cash back will automatically be applied to your order. And that basically means as a new founding member, we already told you $100 off, right? So if we apply that cash back, that's $200 where the price will be reduced by that extra $200. So it's not a better value than those of you who pre-ordered. It's just giving you your money now versus waiting later, okay? So you actually are getting a better way to do it because we're allowing you to get that cash back applied immediately. And for some of you, that's going to make the difference between you having the ability to afford it and not afford it, okay? And so whether you are a Crown founder or whether you're a new founder on Black Friday, that means next Friday, and if money's not an issue, you can do it now. Because if you do it now, you're still going to get the cash back, but it's going to be delayed about 3 weeks. By waiting till Friday, we're just saying we're going to automatically apply it. So you have to determine where you're at on the budget and if it makes sense for you to wait till Friday so that you can go ahead and cash that in instantly and get that immediate discount. And so I want to go over some of the specials. If you've been plugging into our social media, our Wakana for Life headquarters page, you're going to notice these have already dropped, okay? Our first day of Blackout Week, we had our pain cream. Now, we were going to expire these discounts at midnight, but what was happening is sometimes you guys don't check your email. Sometimes you're not on Facebook every day, so people would call back trying to get the special extended. So here's what we're doing, guys. Every special we've been dropping, they're all still there. You're going to have until Sunday midnight to take advantage of all the specials we dropped all week long. And then on Monday, we start with a clean slate. So if there's something you just haven't had a chance to go shop for, and you want to get that extra special discount, make sure you take advantage of it by Sunday, okay? And so that's our pain cream, 400 milligrams. In fact, look at this, guys. It retails for $69.95, but with the special discount that we've applied, you're actually getting that for $39. I mean, that is the lowest price ever. Our hemp-powered hair, our beard oil, instead of you paying $49.95 with the extra discount plus the 25%, it's just $29. I mean, that's incredible, okay? Our flat belly gummies, right now you can get those at 50% off, okay? They retail for $59. with the special discount and the 25%, you're going to check out and it's going to show $29.96, okay? Our Pure and Power Hemp Premium, these are specials that drop today. Now, if you look at our Pure Hemp Premium, the retail price of that is $89. The Power Hemp Premium retails for $79. Both of those have been discounted to $64, I think $65.99. But with that extra 25%, look at this, guys, you're paying $49.46 for both the Power and the Pure. I mean, these are unbelievable specials. You want to grab as many as you can, right? And tell your customers, okay? This is exciting. And tomorrow, I know many of you love our Hemp MD, okay? That is our most potent tincture that we have. And that's why we call it MD. Now, this product on your website today it's $129, okay? But tomorrow you're going to see it marked down to $99, plus you get 25% off, which means you're going to get that product for under $75. And that drops tomorrow, guys. And so make sure you're plugging in. In fact, here's a recap of what's going to happen the first 7 days. And so the 6th day, we have our culinary oils. On the 7th day, we have our CBD liquid relief. And so you can see many of these are 40%. Some of them are as much as 50% when you apply the final discount. And the final discount happens at checkout. So when you're checking out, you've already added it, you're going to see something called tier discount. And that's going to show you that extra 25% discount in addition to the prices we've already marked down. And so you might want to take a screenshot of this because this is letting you know retail, sell price, and it's letting you know what that daily deal is. So you'll know exactly how to communicate with your customers, okay? And now for the day 8 through 12, there's more discounts. So in fact, I'm super excited for Monday because Monday we're getting into the Flight 50 gummies. We're getting into on Tuesday the broad spectrum and the power gummies. I mean, look at these unbelievable prices, guys. When we apply that final discount, we're talking about that 50 milligram Flight gummy for $37, guys, and you're getting 750 milligrams of that stuff. I mean, incredible, guys. And so again, take notes, take a screenshot so that you'll know exactly what's happening every single day so that you can communicate that to your customers. And you're going to see a lot of this go out in an email blast so that you'll be able to share this on that Saturday. That's going to be day 13. So we've ended the 12 days of blackout. Well, we get right into our Secret Santa, and we're super excited because our VP of Marketing, Shannon King, has been working nonstop to bring you an unbelievable Secret Santa experience. You're going to actually have special gifts that are going to already be packaged in gift wrap, and they're going to have special notes to your clients, and so you can ship these products all across the country. You can give the gift of health, wealth, freedom, and legacy. In fact, some of the gifts are as low as $10, some of them as low as $5. And this is exciting because you can make that list and make sure you cover everybody on your list, your uncles, your aunts, every person you really want to shower this holiday season. You can do just that. And if you didn't pay attention, here's something you really want to make sure you pay attention to. On Black Friday, we are offering the lowest price ever on our flat belly 7-day and 21-day, okay? In fact, on the 7-day, not only is it discounted to $104, but with the extra discount, we're talking about $78, okay? And then for the 21-day, with the special discount, it's going to be under $200. We're talking about $198. Some other exciting things that will happen on Black Friday: for everyone who spends at least $250 total in retail, you're going to get a free gift. So make sure you spend at least $250. Also, the first 100 people that go on the website, okay, Friday night, we're going to open that website up, 12:01. Those specials are going to show. But the first 100 people, you're going to enter some special drawings, and one of them will be for your opportunity to win a share in the founding member program and an entire founding member pack, okay? So you're gonna wanna be among the first 100 to get on the site on Black Friday, guys, because it's gonna just keep getting better and better and better. And of course, after Black Friday, after our Saturday, where we extend those Black Friday specials, we're going to start with Cyber Sunday, where the specials will still be discounted 20% off. And that's going to go through the week. We're going to have some buy 3, get 1 free specials and a lot of other exciting things. And so super excited that each and every one of you have joined us. Hopefully you've gotten out of this call what you need to make a decision. And again, we want to invite you this holiday season to be not consumers, but to be retailers. So when you consume, it's on your own website. We want to help you get on the other side of money. So with that said, Phyllis, I know there's probably a few of our top leaders that are on the line that we might want to just bring up real quick as we wrap this up. And maybe they can share why they're so excited about founding member season and Blackout Week.
Yes, yes, yes. I see Ernestine Davis out there. I know she was jumping up. And I see Margaret Dorsey. Of course, I see Bernadine Kirkland. And I see Sherry Eppinger. I see people that are so excited. So Sherry Eppinger, you want to start us off and tell us how excited you are out there? You're looking gorgeous. Here, let me, okay, see if you can, yeah, there you are.
Okay. Oh, yes, Phyllis, I am excited. I've been excited for the last year, and I've been waiting on this, and it's unbelievable. And you're actually getting it free. And I'm like, oh, and I love you. I love all you ladies. You couldn't have did any more than you did. You're actually getting it free. And I'm telling everyone that the products you're getting, everything you're getting back, and then you're another stream of income. It's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. And I figured out how many I need to get to Diamond.
Go girl.
I'm going to Dubai. I'm going to Vegas.
All right. I'm also
ready.
excited. So excited.
I'm excited, and I see it. I'm like Minister Mooney. I like digits, and I see it. I'm excited. This is the time we waited for that we thought would take 5 years, but it's here.
All right.
It's here.
That's awesome.
It's here.
It's here.
Yeah.
You are right about that. Well, that was in Indiana. So we're going to move all the way down. I see Dr. Kim is on the line in Louisiana. Dr. Kim, can we hear from you this evening? I've unmuted you or asked you to be unmuted. Dr. Kim, are you there?
Look, I'm all over the place.
Oh, you're all over the place, girl. I see 2 phones. Okay, take it away.
I am very excited because this is an opportunity for all of us to soar to the top. I love this company because you all always go above and beyond to help us reach the highest potential that we can. And this founding members pack allows us to truly go to the top. We're able to get products that we can use for ourselves, that we can share with our family and friends to help us all be healthier. But we also are on the side of the wealth legacy building. We want to build a wealth legacy for our children, our children's children. We look beyond 1,000 generations if we can, but this is what Wakana is allowing us to do. And I love you all for it. I love the effort you put in to make sure that we are able to rise to the top. So I'm working hard over here in the booth, trying to get there because I'm ready to go to Dubai. I've never been, and I do want to go on y'all dime.
All right. That's the way to go, Dr. Kim. That is exactly the way to go. And so we talk about Dr. Ross all the time. We praise her, we thank her, and we hardly ever call her up to speak. But I know this woman is working hard on her way to Diamond. So we're going to move from Louisiana. Thank you, Dr. Kim. And we go on to Dr. Ross in Houston. Dr. Ross, can you unmute and share with us how you are and how you feel about this Founders Program?
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm so stoked about it. Man, we've been talking every day. I started a whole new thing called Let's Talk About It. And we talked about the Founders Program today at 11 o'clock. and just trying to just expose everybody, because it's the way to leave a legacy. It's the way to create a legacy. And as everybody has said, I mean, you've laid it out. I mean, you've made it so easy and just gone over and above, and just excited. I'm excited that the door is closing. I'm just saying. That's
closing. That means can't no more founders get and share that revenue pool. And how about when we go to Mexico? How about when we go to China? How about when we go to Ukraine? I keep saying Ukraine. Maybe we will go to Ukraine one day. I keep saying it every time. But hey, who knows where we going? But guess who don't get paid as founders? This group that's here now, and it's gonna get betterer and betterer for Larice. That's Larice is saying. So let's fly over. Thank you, Dr. Rice. I told Ernestine she was one of the first speakers. So let's go see what she feels about this. There you go.
Good evening. I love this amazing company. I mean, I keep winning. Every time I log on, I'm winning. Every time I talk about flat belly lifestyle, I'm winning. Every time I talk about this founders pack, I'm winning. Been on with Minister Mooney. He was like, girl, you're a closer. Close. Do these 3 ways. I'm telling you, it's here, guys. I will be diamond. All I see is diamond. I'm just seeing diamonds just dripping. And and Minister Mooney was like, get out of your back office. Just keep sharing, keep exposing. You hear a no is a yes, but not right now. Just keep exposing, keep sharing. And that's what I'm doing. I finished working out. I was still sweating. I was on the call. I'm like, okay, guys, I got to go. I had someone on the call from out of town. I'm going to follow up with her tomorrow because it's 10 o'clock where she is already. 10 o'clock. So just keep doing what you guys are doing. Do more. Don't get discouraged. If somebody says no, we have 13 days left, and we know stuff happens in hours. I've seen it happen.
Right.
I'm a testimony to what this company is doing. Y'all see Sapphire in the background? It's gonna say diamond, y'all, real soon. Love you. Thank you, Phyllis.
Well, we're going to thank you so much, Ernestine. I love your energy. You know that. I knew that you were diamond from the day I saw you, and I told you that way back then. So we're going to fly on over to Indianapolis. I know she spoke last week. We were in her town this past weekend, Melissa and myself and Beverly. And so, where you go? Marcella? Rachel? I saw you, and now you disappeared. Where you at? Well, if you hear me, unmute yourself, but you just totally disappeared. Oh, there you go. You came off live and then. So Marcella, can you talk? I know you're not lost for words. I know that for sure. I don't know why I can't get you out. But while we're waiting on Marcella, we're gonna fly over to, there you go. Can you unmute yourself? Here, let me see where you are.
I did just push the button for her, Phyllis.
Okay, but it's not unmuted. When you start talking, I was like, listen to her voice. Her voice is.
There she goes.
Okay, Marcella, there you go.
Okay, I'm sorry. My phone rang. I said, I'm still on the call. Let me go. I didn't know you were asking for me. Okay. I said, they talking about me?
I just said we left your city in Indianapolis this past weekend. Melissa, myself, and Beverly. You guys had such a phenomenal, it just felt like home, like we've been knowing each other forever. And so you've been working nonstop. You just got started, the mid-October? And look at you now. I know you're Ruby. You're not stopping. So what do you feel about Wakanda?
Oh my gosh. When I say I am so excited about this company. I have never, and as I was doing a live yesterday, I said, I've never had a company where they will allow you to come in. You know, a lot of times we start at the warehouse, but allow you to have a seat at the table at the beginning. allowed you to be able to have, you always had to work your way up to have to share in a pool. That just did not matter. I mean, that just didn't happen. And to work with these amazing ladies, guys, like she just said, it just seemed like they worked out with me. We just had a good time. I mean, everyone here has been talking about it since you guys have been gone. It has been an amazing journey so far, and we're just getting started. Diamond is all over the place. I'm diamond, 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 diamond. That's all I'm saying is diamond, 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 because I know you have made it a reachable where we can do it. I am very, very excited about what we have. Like I tell people, this is a gift that keep on giving. You don't get this founder stack. You're gonna kick yourself a few times because this is such an opportunity. The gift that keeps giving. Get in to get the founder stack and make a way, because you guys are making it for, and then what you're giving now. I'm gonna say, you guys, y'all don't have this money by Black Friday. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm just saying, I am so excited. I'm so thankful because trust me, I came in not wanting to do this. Now, again, I'm so thankful I was knocked on the head and something finally clicked to say, you better get in this thing. This is, business. This is an amazing, amazing business. And I know Wakana's going to go all the way, and they can't help but go all the way. Look who's leading the boat. Look who's leading the ship. So you guys are amazing. Everyone on your team is amazing, and I just can't wait till we can do this thing, and everybody's going to know about Wakana after a while, or Akana pretty soon. So thank you guys for coming down. I'm looking forward to a lot more of that happening. And yes, I always see a diamond all over the place. Diamond, 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 diamond. That's all.
Awesome. Awesome. So we're going to fly from Indianapolis, and we're going to stop in Maryland. Is it no? Bernadine, I always mess wherever you are up, but you know what? You are universal, girl. So go on and tell us how you feeling about and where your journey
Boston, Phyllis. Think of my last name, okay? Boston.
Oh, how could I forget that one?
Hey, good people. That's right, Melissa. Thank you so much. Boston in the
But
house.
I know who I'm
and I tell you,
to.
that was one of my signs, because I had to ask God about this business, because I had said no to the C, the B, and the D, because I don't smoke, don't get high, and I'm never going to jail. But when I learned and unlearned some things and relearned, it made me say, I have to connect, hitch my wagon to Wakana. I can't even say excited, because I get nervous, because I can't believe what God is allowing me to experience. Me, this entire company, my team, the Blessed Branches, we've won March Madness. That was $10,000. I mean, y'all are putting out big bank. I have won MVP for the company. I have won free trips to Jamaica for me and my husband. I have already qualified for Ruby. I am next up for Jamaica because I'm ready to go. I actually got 2 trips to Las Vegas. So Diamond is right here in the making. I too, Willie Mooney, I love you. I thank you. He showed me how to get in that back office and look at those numbers and know, you can bite this elephant one bite at a time. You can get it all. You want to be a diamond? If it's $80,000 or 80,000 points, map it out. How many people do you need? You can do it. God built the world in 1 week. We can do this. We've got 2 weeks now. Imagine what we can do. Let's do it. Let's go to Dubai. I love this company. I love Wakana, Akana, everything that it's got coming. Loving our C-suite. Phyllis, girl, every day, I thank God for you, because I wake up, I know I can get on the Wake Up with Wakana call, okay? And I know Saturday, y'all, everybody, the leaders put it in for this company. There's a passion. God's people are here. We are doing it. We're doing it together. Everybody works for each other. So one step at a time, we're going to the top, the very top, the tip top. And I'm just so excited. And I have a sister, I just say girl to her. That's all I say is girl. And she knows who I'm talking about. Her name is Joanne Campbell. You're going to be hearing about this sister. She's just starting this week. She's already got a party scheduled for Saturday. I will be out at her house partying on Saturday. She's going to be a founder. She's bringing in some founders. And that's the way to do it. Lifeblood is in the new business. I love my old Blessed Branches, but I'm welcoming new Blessed Branches right now. So let's do the thing. Girl. Thank you for the opportunity, Phyllis. I love y'all.
New blood is always good. Well, I can't stop now. We're going to go back to Chicago, because I hear somebody that's a quiet storm. And Miss Bertha mine, she's always showing up and showing out. You want to take it out here, Bertha? because you always bring good vibes to Wakana and your message is always awesome. So you want to unmute? Let me see if you can unmute. Bertha. Let me see. Christian, do you see her? I don't even see her name. I mean, okay, there you go.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
I
1
can hear
minute.
you.
1 second. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you, Bertha.
Okay, I want to come on. I have to get something to prep like a PC up. I want to come on. I just want to be able to come here today because I have been remotely for 2.5 years. And all I have right now is social media. I am what you call a Noni distributor. All my partners over at Noni is waiting to see what I do over here at Wakana. Now I check out Facebook. I've seen Melissa and Phyllis over everybody I know on the Noni side. So they know what I do. I came in the door and I told Minister Mooney, they watching me. They want to see what's gonna happen over here with Wakana with these amazing ladies. I'm a motivator. I'm an inspirational person. I put out inspirational quotes to put fire up under them because I'm corporate America. And what people don't know about corporate America is they don't like us. They don't want to have anything to do with network marketers. They think we pushy. They think we overbearing. I'm easygoing. I ain't come over here to Wakanda to play. I'm looking for somebody on my team that's been in corporate America as long as I have, 43 years, same company, that want to go out with a bang. I ain't babysitting. I ain't come over here to have no speeches. I've been in corporate America long enough to see the worst. I just seen them cry because of what someone say to them. So if they ain't hungry, they don't know what hungry is, I can't help them. And that's all I got to say. And that's why
All
I'm
right,
here.
girl, that's enough said. I appreciate you. And I know you that quiet storm that's constantly sharing and showing up. And I thank you for that.
And I thank all of y'all, and I love you guys. Everybody know me know over here. My sisters don't even support me. I got 2 sisters in the business. They scared to work it.
Well,
But I want them to see that we're here for a reason.
Yeah.
We
And
came
you'll
for the
never run out
shares.
of people
We
to talk
came for the shares. That's what we came for.
to. Right.
Okay? Baby boomers.
Yes. I
Yes.
can relate.
Okay, love you guys.
So now we gonna fly, and we haven't had one gentleman speaking. Y'all ain't even said nothing. Y'all just laying back in the cut and saying, "Oh, that's all right. Look at these women. They on my team. I ain't upset about nothing." So let's go to Florida first. And we're one of our newest from Team True Freedom, Javaris. Are you out there? Can you unmute yourself? Let me see if I can help you. I asked you to unmute. You're gonna share what you feel about Wakana, and then we're gonna bring it on back to Chicago and close it down.
Awesome. You caught me right in the middle of a workout. I'm working out and working at the same time.
That's
Can you hear me
all
loud and
right.
clear?
We can hear you.
Okay. I'm gonna give y'all a bit of a different spin this time. It's kind of uncomfortable because I'm never a me type of person, and my team will tell you that. But what I'm gonna say to y'all tonight is why you want to keep going so that you can find yourself a me. And what do I mean by a me? Y'all, I am a network marketer. I am a network marketer. When I started in this industry, I was what you would call the token black. Okay. The company was a total opposite of what I see now. And what I said to myself when I got in that company is if you want to be recognized, you are going to have to be twice as good at inviting. You're going to have to be twice as good with recruiting, which I like to say collecting friends. I don't like to say recruiting. You're going to have to be twice as good as presenting in order to get your just due. So y'all, what I did was I said, forget about the company. I'm gonna go and learn this industry, because while people are talking about why their company is so much better than the other one, I'm gonna tell people why network marketing is so much better than traditional business and corporate America. I took a different spin. I wanted to learn the industry. I didn't want to get into that who company is better, because that's subjective, right? But if I could sit there and tell an individual that this industry does close to 200 billion a year, pays over $200 million a day, and only 5% of that income goes to the people who y'all think are making all of the money, which means 95% goes to everyday people that just want that just in case money. I can give them a different outlook on what it was, and they can say, oh, wait a minute, I didn't know that. I thought the people at the top were the ones that made all the money. See, I wanted people to see something different than what they was doing on a daily basis. I'm not gonna tell you Wakana's better than, Amway. You might not never join Amway, so you wouldn't know what to compare it to anyway. But if you can tell people why network marketing is so much better and be excited about it, for one, they're gonna be confused because their friend, Uncle Charlie, probably never got off the couch. Sister Carol probably done been in every company you can name and never made any money, so they don't believe that someone would be excited about this industry. But if you can be excited about it, it's gonna shock them. They say, wait a minute, you actually having fun? Of course I am. And that's why I'm telling you about it. So I'm gonna encourage you all to become a network marketer. And we got some stuff coming down the pipeline that's gonna help you with just that. And as you become a network marketer, you're gonna start to attract those individuals like me. They say, wow, now that's a person that I wanna do this with. They're not comparing themselves to nobody. If you ever listen at what Apple did from the very moment they launched, Steve Jobs say, we're not gonna go out there and tell people why we're better. We're gonna tell them why we're different. And if everybody can get on one accord with telling people why Wakana is different than everybody else versus telling them why we better, then that's what's gonna make Wakana so sexy, because they're gonna be like, you know what? They already know who they are. They have their own identity. They don't have to compare themselves to no one else. They're setting themselves as the standard, which we are. People just don't know it yet. So I'm encouraging y'all, learn how to be a network marketer. Learn those skills, and it's gonna give you the confidence that you need to go out there in the field. And after you get beat down, you're gonna get back up the next day and you're gonna go after it again. Because y'all, it's tough to be the person that won't quit. It's tough. 14 years, I've done well. But I think my big boom is gonna be here with Wakana. I'm not just saying that. I was just telling Madam Phyllis this earlier. I think this is gonna be the big boom. And y'all, I'm excited. Thank y'all for having me. And I can't wait to see what the near future is gonna bring.
Wow, wow. Well, I would like to just thank you, Travaris, for sharing tonight. And before we get off, just like he said, we're having an event here in Chicago where Minister Mooney and myself and Ernestine Davis and Beverly Blair are doing a founders meeting. Come out and see why you should. We're going to paint the vision of why you need to be part of Wakana. And we're going to have an event at 11 a.m. as well as at 3 p.m. And distributors, you need to bring your guests so that you can actually assist and be part of closing them and educating them on that. And as you see, we've encouraged the leaders to do this all across the country. And as usual, Bernadine is always taking the lead. She got her new person doing a party, and that's how it's done, guys. That's how it's done, and that's how you build. And so to close us out before our CEO comes back up, we got Minister Diamond Mooney in Chicago. And we're gonna let you close it out, Mooney, saying you heard all of these people and you have been pouring in and pouring into, it doesn't matter whose team they're on. Don't you feel really proud about what they're doing and how they're running?
I really do. I love, love, love every single word that I heard tonight. Um, I'm really, really excited about, huh?
Don't
Oh, I'm
start.
not gonna cry. I was all, yeah, I don't know, I might. Um, but you know, hearing we've grown so much, you know, looking at, you know, Phyllis and Dr. Ross does an excellent job of showing us where we come from. You know, 106 in Halstead. Pink Rush, I wasn't at Pink Rush, but I could only imagine the excitement in that room from conception. And looking at, man, just looking at all the products that just crossed the screen. And then there's some stuff that we have had sneak peeks of in Michigan that's coming. Oh, exactly. Oh my God. And when you factor in, I mean, then I just bought, where is that? Here's a tube.
Oh my goodness.
Then when I first started,
Father's Day.
y'all look at this tube. It ain't fancy. It don't have a label on it. And it was about 19 gummies, maybe even 20 in this tube. And this was sitting in a little bitty counter. It was just a counter, half insurance office, right? And the count, it was, you know, that wasn't our part. We were in the other side of a little bitty building. And that's a little counter with a little refrigerator in a little bitty room. And Shannon would stand behind that counter, Sylvia, Melissa had a little office, a little skinny office. And nobody else had an office. And we would go from the front to the back, from the front, and it probably was 25 chairs in the front, good 15 in the back. And everybody would show up on Thursday and Saturday, packed out. And now I'm looking at the number of states. See, we weren't, I mean, Texas was booming because we had Dr. Oz, right? And a couple other people were scattered everywhere, a couple other people. And now I'm like, oh my God. I'm hearing people saying diamond. I wasn't even sapphire. I wasn't even I don't even. So when I asked my team to show their faces, because this is what we're seeing right now, is as a diamond, you all, and looking to be 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, 5-star, 6-star, as a diamond, one thing that I love is I never forget where I come from. And then I look out into the audience and I look and I see Gerald, I see Minister Ernestine, I see Abinah, Ms. Bertha, you hear them talk, you hear, and these are all people that's saying, like, I look around, it's like me looking over my shoulder or looking ahead, like Minister Ernestine being in front of the room and Erica being in front of the room and seeing who's all around me. And then I see you all, our team, not just my team, our team. And I'm like, I can't stop. And this is getting bigger. And we all playing a part in it. And then I see the new people coming out of Indianapolis who said, Minister Mooney, yeah, I seen your video. And I'm like, what? Well, I remember we was just in a little room. And now it's televised. And it's gonna be televised in other countries. So when I see everybody's faces, and this call got up to like 80 people. When I see everybody's face and I see everybody happen, I see everybody, people saying, I'm working out, I'm losing weight, flat belly lifestyle, we looking different, we looking good. Man, and Miss Bertha say, everybody's watching. Calling her a quiet storm, everybody's watching. Y'all got to know. And now we're talking about shares and Dr. Ross saying, finally, this is the last time. Do y'all actually When I said all of that, can you really identify that for a small, just a little bit? When you're talking about the fourth, I want y'all to write down fourth industrial revolution. Just write it down. Because if you write this down and you look at it and you look at what's going to happen and what Wakanda is offering you, what they're offering you, and we're offering you what we're offering you, I promise you, and you look at what's going on, you're going to want to get your piece and keep your piece and then help a whole lot of other people get their pieces. So write that down, look that up, look at the faces, take screenshots right now, move your mouse around, take a, because this day right here, right, won't be, this for you, it may not be that little counter and that little refrigerator. And it might not be that tube of gummy that I showed. It may not, yours is so, yours is shares. Yours can be shares. Like this is, maybe it's your first share. This is I bought 3 shares, right? I just want you to realize how big that is. Where does that happen? And I want you to look at yourselves right now. I want my team to look at every other team member. I want Miss Bernadine to look at her team because I see them here. I see you, Tammy. I see people on here. I want y'all, as a matter of fact, everybody cut on, if you here, I see Fontaine, cut on your screen, cut on your camera, right? Y'all know I'm long-winded, but I want to see you because this is a day you need to flip and take your screenshot. If anything, call to action, take your screenshot today. Go to your Facebook page with all 3 screenshots, because it's 3 pages, and post them on Facebook and saying, you better pay attention. That's all I'm gonna say, because wait till Black Friday and wait till the end of the month. And then after this picture, wait till y'all post that day after, and all they gonna see is diamond, emerald, diamond 2-star, diamond 3-star, sapphire. I'm telling you, we gonna blow it up, and then they gonna say, oh, some of them gonna say, man, I should have paid attention. So take a picture. Y'all take these screenshots. I'm gonna take mine. That's 1. Let me flip to the next one. That's 2. Let me flip to the next one. And that's 3. And if you don't know how to take a screenshot, ask somebody in your upline on the team, send it to you, and post it on Facebook.
Shift Command 3.
Command 3.
Y'all know if I know how to do it, that's something. And before you give it back to Melissa, I would like to just say for the guest on the line, this is a disclaimer. We don't usually go this long, but you see, our presentation was an hour, but we just have to feed into it. We love each other. We love each other's company, and we love talking about where Wakanda is going. So it's not usually this long. Just wanted to say that. Back to you, Melissa.
All I can say is you guys have dropped the mic tonight. I love that analogy, Willie, because you are so right. You know, Phyllis, we can think back of the times we were invited to the table, we took action, and some of those companies became multi-billion-dollar companies, and we were able to earn millions of dollars of income because we were there at the right place at the right time. And so this is the seat of the table that you've been invited to. And the question is, you got to ask yourself in the next 5 to 10 years, when your grandkids ask you, hey, you could have been a part of that Wakanda, what are you going to be able to answer? And so with that said, thank you all for joining us. I mean, I know the line is just feeling the electricity of all the excitement, given all of our awesome leaders. You guys are amazing. And we're going to see you where? At the top. At the very top. At the top. Woohoo! Great job, guys. Amazing, amazing.